Bruce sees all.
And to start off the day,
first you baste the turkey, then you baste the bird. You got a good thing going here. It's all Floyd's fault.
Oh yeah, bacon is sexy.
How hard can it be to fly? Where the hell's my brother anyways? Who's that?
Robbie knows what gravity is now. A little bit of laughter always helps when we're looking at such serious things on the moon, like clouds. That's much more than a haze, boy. I tell you that. When you see the whole crater smoking like that. But the problem is the smoke's not coming from the craters. They're coming, I believe, possibly around the whole surface of the moon. Or it could be just the craters. Many UFOs on the surface, structures, lines. There's flashes of lights and what looks like fires on the surface of the moon. Lots of them. Has nothing to do with the sun, I believe. I talked about sinus iridum, the promontorium, right at the end. And I showed the platform-like objects at the back that they have smokes and mists over them to hide the structures. It's all right in our faces. These are built objects. There's more than 6 to 7 points on this image that proves that it's really constructed objects. It's beautiful. We can see the optical illusion and the bending of the structures, and everything's flat because it's a real picture from Earth. So the pros know that looking at that image, that it's very, very real. There's the smokes or hazes or whatnot, a different color that the camera picks up, that's on top of those cement-like objects areas with cities, literally. One of my favorite captures, the best capture on this channel, I believe, is this. And I say this, there's lots more than one light going on. Can you see that they're under the hazes? Hazes, clouds. I keep saying it. There's clouds on Mars. Well, must be clouds on the moon, eh? There's clouds on Mars and Earth. Why would the in-between not have anything? After all, common sense is a thing of the past, and logical thinking is too. We have fact checkers. Thanks. Right. What's this going into the ground? And many connections to them, lines, bridge-like objects. I'll show you bridges near Aristarchus crater, towers. It's all on the surface, all documented, different captures, different days, different times. That's a UFO landing on the moon. What do you think of that? I caught his buddy landing at the same time. This is an extreme slow motion. So watch this. There's a one coming in, and there's a second one coming in, and there we go. We got the Pentagon not saying a bloody word about everything that's on the moon. Instead, they're saying, I wonder if it's an adversarial country. Come on. Right behind my big head, that white patch is Aristarchus crater. And in the center, those are all the objects. I'm not going to linger too much about this image. I'm going to show you at the end of the video, further out. We're going to look at that black spot way far out to show you what it looks like further out, and then zooming in. If you look here, the secret's not really hard to understand. There's no big mystery about what's hiding on the moon. It's that simple. Look at the structures on the right and on the left. You can see there's smokes, hazes, and reflective areas, blurry patches. I've been talking about that since 2016. Blurry patches, but I know no one's going to understand what I mean. Why are there blurry patches in certain areas? Is it because it's trees? Is it because there's smokes? Or is it because there is movement? It's not the whole surface that's blurry, just certain areas. The big objects are all over the place, and like here, you could see them quite well. There's no pixelation here. You can enjoy and appreciate the hazes and smokes, the blurry parts, because look at this. See the beautiful little bit of the blur around these straight connected lines and structures? I call them lines. They're the size of your town. Very long, too. What are they holding inside of that? This is right at the end of the promontorium, sinus iridum. Tycho crater just underneath, and many other areas we see these pipes or lines that bend and veer into the centers or come out of the centers of the bloody craters. Somebody asked me, Bruce, have you ever seen what looked like that mysterious spaceship in the controversial Apollo 20 video where they retrieved the Mona Lisa alien? Well, this is what I found that's close to looking like it. Aside from the double lunar wave that was really, really clear to see, I got some other lunar waves, maybe 3 or 4 throughout my entire 6 years of research. And if you look carefully as I'm going forward and backwards or just replaying the video, you can see a very dim wave going by, but it's big, it's massive. And it's not the oscillation that we usually see on the moon. The oscillation that I'm showing you is different to the regular oscillation. It's a wave that went by. Less pronounced than the wave, the double wave. If you haven't seen it, look up the double wave in my video section. Thanks for watching, everyone. Aristarchus crater. Watch this. See that black spot there? I showed it to you at the beginning of the video, right here, close up. Let me move my big body over, and you're going to see, I'll get a circle up on that black spot. Aristarchus at the back over top, and underneath, all the surface structures, lines, bridges, towers, black structures that are hidden, and reflective white surface structures. And that's served on a golden platter. This is the best I've ever seen of being able to see the surface, and it has nothing to do with venting, has to do with reality. All my life I've been trying to see the closest that people have been showing on the moon. If you go to NASA, it's all illustrations and or with small amateur telescopes that they use to view the moon, which is absolutely ridiculous when they have the power, energy, and competence of showing every single smaller structure on the moon to the public in a very clear way. But they're not doing so. Now, why do you think they're not showing us the surface in clear ways? Why aren't they showing us color? Watch this. Plato crater. Look at the S-shaped object at the back there. Notice on many videos of Plato crater, it's not seen. Is it because they just built it? Not necessarily. It's all about the exposure and the lighting, the way the surface blinds some objects. Sometimes objects look like they're not there, or that they were just built, but it's maybe not necessarily that. Jackson Rip Holmes, thanks so much for the generous contributions, brother, over the years, and thanks for stopping by the streams. Thanks to everyone who takes the time to help out the channel by watching a video and maybe sharing the research. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Aliens up there on the moon. They may be even coming right here soon. Aliens are mining on the moon. Yes, they are up there. Doesn't matter 'cause disclosure's coming soon.